Hello, everybody, and happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a good day so far. So, for our lesson today in social studies, what we're really going to be focusing on is after, unfortunately, Reconstruction is really defeated by the forces of white supremacy, trying to recreate the old South, essentially reestablishing slavery and white supremacy as the ruling force of the United States. There's really just a reign of absolute terror across the entire United States for people of color. And this is really important to understand because oftentimes this gets ignored as one of the major things in US history that when it's doesn't make the US look good or something that makes people uncomfortable to remember, it unfortunately oftentimes gets ignored. But if we really want to understand where the problems of the United States come from. Things as far as like people of color being murdered without really any justice or accountability for the people who murdered them, very similar to, unfortunately, the number of murders by white supremacists and police officers. We're going to be looking at the role of what's called lynching, or essentially mobs of white supremacists killing people of color with no justice at all. And this happened across the country. We're going to see it wasn't just in the South, it was in places like Colorado. And this was really how white supremacy kept hold of the country, was through use of just straight up murder with no justice, that people of color could be killed, and there was really nothing that they could do about it as far as justice. And this connects to today because, of course, people are still saying that people of color can be killed without really the same justice as would be happening for a white person being killed. That's slowly starting to change. As we've seen yesterday with the conviction of Derek Chauvin in the George Floyd trial, it really was a huge thing because people were like, whoa, this is like the first time that a white police officer actually got convicted of murder for murdering a black person. And this has really never happened before. So hopefully things are starting to change. But we're going to be seeing that connection between the role of terror and kind of like the threat of violence and enforcing white supremacy as kind of the system that rules the country. And today's lesson is definitely going to be a little more heavy, intense, but it's important not to ignore and make those connections between what was happening then and what's happening now in the world today. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. But I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you later.